Across the U.S., a crusade by the country's young is pushing for gun control.
The youth of our nation are shaming the adult world into action.
In Florida, the teenage survivors of the Parkland High School shooting are pressing state lawmakers to vote on a new 3-day waiting period and raising the age limit to buy a gun. In Oregon, the state legislature is barring stalkers and domestic abusers from owning firearms. And in Illinois, the state house is backing a new law to license all gun sellers, restrict sales of assault weapons, and ban bump stocks, which allow a semi-automatic weapon to fire almost like an automatic.
This is a watershed moment in Illinois' history. After a long, long dry spell without any comprehensive gun legislation,
the teens of Parkland, Florida, and their classmates across the country are doing what U.S. lawmakers and gun control advocates for decades have failed to do, forcing the beginnings of change.
It shows that with really local strategic work on the part of our representatives and state senators, you can actually get something done. But you have to be very deliberate about it.
I'm the biggest fan of the Second Amendment.
Even gun-friendly President Donald Trump is proposing limiting access to guns for the mentally ill and raising the age limit for assault weapons.
So I was just curious as to what you did in your bill. You don't address it?
We didn't address it, Mr. President. But I think
you know why? Because you're afraid of the NRA, right?
That has put the powerful National Rifle Association on the defensive.
They want to sweep right under the carpet the failure of school security, the failure of family, the failure of America's mental health system.
On Capitol Hill, there is tentative talk of change.
There are things that we can do that have widespread bipartisan support, that we can act on, that we can get passed, that will actually make a difference.
But these student activists and other Americans have heard talk of change after almost every school shooting without national action to follow it up. This time, some young Americans insist they are taking no chances, pressing for change in U.S. gun laws state by state. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Chicago.